You were talking about goal weight, and I think it's an interesting and important one to bring up because I think you and I both use goal weight as a term for people to understand, to find out where their calories could be. And people often ask questions like, well, what does that mean, goal weight? Like, what should my goal weight be? This is something I struggle with because I've tried to come up with a term. I'll say this. The reason we use the term goal weight is because it essentially just tells you what your lean body mass might be. And if you say the term lean body mass for the average individual, they immediately tune out. They're like, I don't know what that means. I'm not listening. If you say estimate your lean body mass, they have no idea what they're talking about. But if you say, what do you think your goal weight is? That's a pretty good estimate of what your lean body mass is, which will give you a good idea of where your calories could be. I've tried to think of a term. I've yet to do it. What would be a better term for goal weight? I've also used target weight, but it essentially means the same thing. It's the same thing. Now, when people ask, like, how do I know what my goal weight is? I think you gave a really good answer. One of the things that I think is very important for people to understand about their goal weight is it's never going to be a singular definitive weight. Like, let's say someone wants to get to 150. You're never going to weigh 150.0 every single day, ever. Like, you could be in a deficit and gain weight one day for any number of reasons. You could be in a surplus and lose weight for any number of reasons. I think it's important for people to have a range. And I think that's what you do as well. That's what I do. Is like I have like about a 10-pound range where anywhere within that range, I'm good. If I start to get too high, I've got to go into a little bit of a deficit. If I'm even getting too low and I'm noticing energy is down, hunger is too high, I'm being a little bit too restrictive, I increase my calories. But that range, I think, is an important place for people to understand that no weight is your final weight ever.
Yeah, I think there's a range. I think the term that came to mind for me was like either happy weight or comfortable weight. Like one of those two things for me when I think about what would it mean to me? Because like right now I'm like roughly 235. I'm happy here. I'm comfortable here. Could I be leaner? Sure. If I went higher than this, if I went higher than 240, 245, no, I probably wouldn't be like that comfortable or that happy. I'd probably want to pull back like I did. So, maybe that might or might not help somebody there. But yeah, the range is crucial because even like going back to a lifestyle thing, which I had a client one time who really struggled with seeing the scale, like really struggled seeing the scale go up. And so once we finally, we lost the weight, we got her into maintenance, and she was like, I'm terrified to go out to eat on the weekends. Like, I know I'm going to gain weight. And I'm like, Grace, totally fine. Let's do this for 2 weeks. You'll eat at maintenance, whatever, maybe a slight deficit throughout the week. Go on the weekends with your husband, enjoy a meal or two out. Your scale's going to spike up, but by Tuesday or Wednesday, it's going to go back down. And then Saturday, Sunday, it'll spike up. Monday, it'll spike up. Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll come down. And for her, I think a lot of times people are like, I don't want to yo-yo. I want to stay the same weight. But it's like fluctuating between 3 to 5 pounds is not yo-yoing.
Correct.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And so she was like, oh, I can do this, but over the long run, maintain my weight. And I'm like, bingo.